You pull out your trusty laptop, the one you bought 10 years ago. It boots up in seconds, runs your favorite programs smoothly, and even looks sleek on your desk. Sounds impossible, right? Wrong. There are legendary laptops out there that defy planned obsolescence and keep chugging along, saving you thousands of dollars in upgrades. I'm going to reveal these time-fighting machines and show you exactly why they're worth considering for your next purchase. In today's video, we'll explore a topic that plagues many consumers: constantly upgrading laptops due to short lifespans. If you're tired of tech companies seemingly forcing new models upon you, this video is a must-watch. We'll uncover a collection of remarkable laptops that have stood the test of time, delivering exceptional performance even by today's standards. Alright, let's get into the heart of it. Which laptops can actually go the distance? It's important to note that not every model, even within a great brand, will be created equal. There can always be lemons. But here are 10 models and series specifically known for their longevity and continued solid performance. 1. ThinkPads. The undying workhorses Lenovo ThinkPads, especially from their classic T-series, are iconic for a reason. These business-oriented laptops are built tough with spill resistance, excellent keyboards, and often long-lasting batteries. ThinkPads from around 2012 to 2015 can still run modern software, even with limited upgrades. ThinkPads are like the tanks of the laptop world. They're built to last, and honestly, sometimes they even look a bit tough with their blocky design. The T-series especially is all about being reliable workhorses. You can spill coffee on the keyboard. Who hasn't done that, right? Drop them a bit, within reason of course. And the batteries often keep on chugging way longer than you'd expect. Here's the deal. ThinkPads from around a decade ago, those 2012 to 2015 models, can absolutely still handle what you need today: email, browsing the web, word processing. Even some photo editing or lighter creative work is totally doable. The best part? You won't need to go all out on upgrades to get them snappy. Why consider old ThinkPads? A few reasons. Built to take a beating. Let's face it, life happens, and laptops get knocked around. ThinkPads are designed to handle some of that. Legendary keyboards. If you type a lot, ThinkPads are still some of the best out there. Upgrade possibilities. Swapping in a faster SSD or more RAM on these models is usually simple and gives them a major speed boost. ThinkPads definitely aren't the flashiest laptops, but if you want something truly reliable and surprisingly usable, even after all these years, they're worth checking out. 2. MacBook Pros. When Apple got it right. Mid-2010, as MacBook Pros, specifically 13 inches and 15 inches models, are known for their reliability. Why? These were some of the last models where users could upgrade RAM and storage themselves. If you find one with an owner who's done some upgrades, you've got a machine that can easily run creative software and more, even today. A time when Apple lets you actually tinker with your own laptop. Sounds kind of wild now, right? Mid-2010 as MacBooks, especially the 13 and 15-inch Pros, were some of the last models where you could easily pop open the back and switch out stuff like the RAM or hard drive for more power. This is huge. Upgrading older laptops gives them a whole new lease on life. If a previous owner has already done some of that work, awesome. You're basically getting a machine that, while a few years old, can still handle demanding programs like Photoshop or video editing. Not bad for an outdated computer. Now, these MacBooks aren't perfect. They might not be as thin and light as the newest models. But remember, build quality. Apple products from that era are famous for being solid, well-made machines. Great screens. Perfect for designers or those who want a crisp image. Upgradable. The real standout feature, especially if you're tech-savvy or know someone who is. Ecosystem. If you're already using other Apple products, an older MacBook can still fit right in. So if you're on a tighter budget or want a laptop you can actually customize yourself, these older MacBook Pros are a surprisingly strong option. They prove that with a little love and care, even older tech can pack a punch. 3. Dell Latitudes and XPS, built for business and style. The Latitude line from Dell is the ThinkPad equivalent, business-focused with long-term support. Aim for higher spec models from around the 2012 to 2015 range. If you're lucky, you may even find an upgradable XPS, Dell's premium consumer line, which can often rival MacBook Pros in performance. If ThinkPads feel too utilitarian, Dell's got options. Their Latitude line is basically their business-focused version. built for reliability and long-term use. Aim for those higher-end models from the 2012 to 2015 range, as they'll have the processing power to keep up with today's needs. Now, here's something exciting. Dell's XPS line is sleek and powerful. They're designed to rival even MacBooks. If you get lucky and find an older, upgradable XPS, that's a potential hidden gem. Think great performance for creative work or programs that need that extra oomph. Why go with these older Dells? Durability. Built for business use means tougher construction. Style. Especially with XPS, you get good looks and performance. Support. Business-focused lines often have better long-term support from the manufacturer. Upgrade potential. Some models let you boost performance when needed. Of course, always research a specific laptop before buying it, but don't write off Dell just because it's a few years old. They have some solid contenders that still pack a punch. 4. EliteBooks. HP's premium option, HP's business line. The EliteBook offered fantastic build quality and features during the early 2010s. Look for those with powerful specs for the time. They can easily keep up with everyday tasks and can sometimes be a bargain in the used market. Don't sleep on HP's business line. EliteBooks from the early 2010s were seriously well-built machines. Think solid construction, nice materials, and features that make working life a bit easier. Look for those models that had top-of-the-line specs when they were new. That means they can still handle emailing, web browsing, and all the everyday stuff with ease. The best part? You can often find these on the used market for surprisingly good prices. 5. Microsoft Surface laptops. A surprising contender. While early Surface models had issues, the Surface Laptop 2 and onwards have gained a reputation for long-term usability. Their sleek design might be appealing, but it means upgrades are difficult, so shop for one with decent specs from the outset. Okay, hear me out on Surface laptops. The first few models were a bit rough, but from the Surface Laptop 2 onwards, they've proven to be much more reliable. They're stylish, for those who care about looks, and offer solid performance for daily use. There's one big catch. Upgrading them is near impossible. Here's the deal. If you find one with great specs already in it, think good RAM and a decent-sized SSD, it can absolutely be a long-lasting machine. Just know you won't be able to boost it down the line. Factors beyond just the model. While these laptops all have potential longevity, there are a few key things to keep in mind. Upgradability. Can you boost the RAM or swap the old, slow hard drive for an SSD? This drastically extends a laptop's life. Past usage and care. A heavily used laptop will show its age. Look for those with minimal wear and tear. Battery life. Old batteries will need replacement. Factor that cost into the purchase price. Why consider older models? Cost savings. You can often get a top-spec 10-year-old laptop for a fraction of the price of a new mid-range model. Durability. Many older laptops were built with better materials and less focus on extreme thinness, so they're tougher. Environmental impact. Reusing tech is a huge win for the planet compared to constant new manufacturing. Where to find them? Refurbished specialists. Reputable sellers often test and ensure quality on older laptops. Second-hand marketplaces. Exercise caution. Check specs. Test thoroughly before buying, and factor in potential upgrade costs. Business leases. Companies offload older laptops when upgrading, and these are sometimes in great condition. Conclusion. Challenging the idea that you need a brand new laptop every few years can save you thousands and reduce e-waste. If you're willing to do some research and potential minor upgrades, you could find a machine that serves you flawlessly for years to come. Do any of these models surprise you? Did I miss one of your long-lasting favorites? Let me know in the comments.